So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Batistuta. Driving forward. Closing in on goal.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
there's the hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quality ball. Oh, that is a good ball. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Batistuta. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has two. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Cruyff. And here's Batistuta. Turns and goes back. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. And the cutback and the finish! A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Al Nassr has the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min for Messi. And here's Cruyff. Chance to shoot now. Oh, he's got a side of Batistuta! Corner number 2 then. He's got 2. No mistake. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham gets a foot in here. And here's Cruyff. Nakata. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great work on the overlap. This might spell danger. Back when it goes. And now the hit.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Kimmich. Mikel Oyarzabal. There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Plays it in low. He's found some space. Cruyff!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Batistuta. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Kimmich. Now it's Messi.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was 71,898.
Batistuta. Batistuta! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oyarzabal with the foul. Adams, Chouameni, Cruyff, out towards the flank. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... It's Roberto Carlos! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. look at the space here. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Just eases him off the ball, and it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, played right into his path. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Caicedo. And that's it! Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
A quick reminder today that
Cruyff
smoking is
taking in
only
the
allowed in
accolades,
areas
having
shown
been
on this
named
map.
man of the
Thank
match,
you for your
and
cooperation.
deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone forward. He's picked his way through. And here's Batistuta. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got...
And Messi! He won't be happy with that one. Distributed tidily.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Foden. And here's Batistuta, Bellingham, and here's Cruyff.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he cuts out the supply. Nakata fiddles it through. Now Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are in front now. And Messi! And they've got rid. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Batistuta. Rodri. Forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Nakata. Batistuta. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played with finesse. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Batistuta. Endrick. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
2 added
And
minutes
they
has
win
been
it back
indicated.
again. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
In a blue hat
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's hoisted clear. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Looking to widen the gap even further here. So a Barcelona free kick. Cruyff! He went for the curler. That's a shade optimistic. Adams. And it's Belletti. Foden. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Foden cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Olise. And he's cut it out. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Barcelona with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cruyff! Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona have their third corner. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Gabriel makes the interception. Oh, super ball! And Cruyff! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 88 minutes.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, again there's no way through. And he's in on goal. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's heaved it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Just a quick announcement.
Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Please
there.
watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Neymar, and he's away. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for.
Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Neymar, he's got the shot away! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Batistuta. And here's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Can he put it away? Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Nakata chasing after it. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is a great pick out. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cruyff. Adams cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Threads one in. De Gea will lay claim to that. And it's Batistuta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Batistuta. And he's gone looking for safety. Nakata. Nakata going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And it's Messi. Caught offside that time. Nakata wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bellingham. Messi. Bellingham. Kimmich. He's played him through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run. Dink through. And Messi! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Cannavaro. Davids. That'll be a throw. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Bellingham. And there's Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, played right into his path. Nakata.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a good ball through. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Belletti. He could be in here. And Messi! And yes, it's there! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Was 71,898.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Chance here to counter.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Batistuta! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Cannavaro getting this one clear. It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball's gone out of play. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Colombia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's in on goal! Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's big chance, has a go! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Colombia, number 22, Mbappe.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Joshua Kimmich.
Barcelona give
Number
themselves a
7,
chance of a fairy tale finish.
Coming on the field.
Well, the mindset has
Number
changed.
13,
Now they need to find all the...
And Batistuta! And he hits the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and
Can he finish? Now, who's going to... And it's come back out to him. Quality ball. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please turn your attention
How would you
to the
sum up
screen
what we've
for
witnessed, Jim?
information
well,
provided
there
by
was
the
a
local
distinct
police.
lack of clarity or commitment in every...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Neymar! And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. He's picked his way through. Oh, great ball. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Colombia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Villa just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni, David Villa. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 15 minutes till half-time. Nakata. And that is a little undercooked. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good-looking ball. Played back in. Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. David Villa. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Batistuta. It's run loose here. Roberto Carlos clears. 5 minutes till the break. Adams. Batistuta. He's found a way through. Batistuta! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Added time.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And the first half is done.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford...
And the shot! And he's straight offside. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to...
It's Neymar! Chouameni. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's cut it out. Bellingham.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Kimmich. Batistuta! That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed
The
pass.
attendance for this match was
Now that's well seen too.
72,306.
Nakata. Now it's Neymar. David Villa. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, easy pickings there. Back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Nakata. There's the hit! He scored! Right back in the game!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And the shot's on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Bayer gets it away. Neymar. David Villa. Roberto Carlos is in a really good... Great chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Beckham. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Batistuta, and he's had it nicked away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barcelona controlling the possession in this early phase. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's taking no chances there. Neymar. Bellingham. That's good vision. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nakata. Costa Curta makes the interception. And it's Nakata. Batistuta. Kimmich. And here's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He has found the way. Neymar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Davids. And here's Bellingham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Stood up well to him there. Batistuta. Mbappe spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Batistuta. Shot could be a decent hit! Cleared without complication. Neymar. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Caught offside that time. Cruyff has it in a wide position. And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta. Mbappe. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
We're celebrating their birthdays today.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Batistuta. Bellingham. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé is there and he can pick it up. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta.
The attendance for this
Very
match
little to report from an attacking perspective.
72,306.
Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Adams deals with that comfortably.
Colombia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Cruyff. Cannavaro gets it clear.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Koundé. That is a great pick out. Kimmich. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Two added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
what? Neymar! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
2 up and very... And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as
Hello,
both sides
everybody,
look to
and
clear the
welcome
first
to today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! And again! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's fabulous. Early ball out from the back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's a sharp pass. Menu. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Menu. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Torres.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this.
Oh, what has happened here? Wilshere. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. And he welcomes it in. Gabriel clears it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, you'd have to say a decent hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way past. Played it again, and the shot! White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Still just a single goal between the sides. Palmer.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Doku! Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product,
The
and
attendance
quickly.
for this match was 70,987.
Palmer. And here's Torres. Palmer has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Doku. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Rice. Number 9.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make
Substitution
now.
in progress.
And he's managed to get free. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Menu. De Bruyne. Shot could be on. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared away. Goes in for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There will be 3
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great hit! So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And we come to you now with a quick
Your
request
thoughts on
for
today's
support
game then, Jim?
for our
Well,
charity
it's pretty
fund.
clear that...